Okay, so I promise I will not leave you hanging at the end of this video with a negative feeling in your stomach about making your New Year's resolutions. But I will suggest that you watch this the whole way through. 9 out of 10 people fail their New Year's resolutions by the end of the year. 8 out of 10 people don't even make it past the first month. Let me run you through a typical scenario. December comes. The hype is there. You are already getting excited for the new year because you are feeling so motivated for a fresh start. You start writing down all the habits that you want to have. You start writing down all the goals you want to achieve. You start writing down the person you want to become for 2021. You genuinely think this year is going to be your year. 2020 was a flop. 2019 didn't quite work out. 2018, yeah, let's just forget about that. But 2021 will be your year. And then comes Christmas. You're enjoying yourself a little bit. You're telling yourself, this is my last go at whatever it is I'm living. And 2021, I will be a whole new person. And then what? New Year's Day comes. On New Year's Eve, you were up late. So you wake up late on New Year's Day, you feel groggy, you feel a mess. You're gonna start day 2. You are ready, you are motivated, you've said your affirmations, you've woken up early, you've exercised, you've eaten healthy, you have done every single thing on your list. What about day 3? Day 3 you keep as well. Day 3 you are working just as well, just as motivated, just as in tune, exactly what you decided. Day 4, things drop. But no worries, day 5 comes along and you are back in the game. You are ready, you are motivated, you are smashing all your goals once again. Day 6, things drop. Day 7, you try again, but it dropped again. Day 8, you've forgotten. Day 10, you've forgotten about your goals. And it's a downward spiral from there. February comes, your friend or yourself checks in with your goals for New Year's. And your response is, oh yeah, forgot about those. And you laugh it off in front of your friend or even to yourself, but deep down you are frustrated. You're upset because you didn't actually become the person you hoped to be. And once again, it's another year of trying to be someone you never became. Sound familiar? Yeah, 90% of people go through that. And I'm not just making that number up. That is studies showing that 90% of people by the end of the year haven't actually achieved their New Year's resolutions. So my point being, New Year's resolutions just don't work. Or do they? Okay, so let's look at it. You want to change, whether it's your finances, whether it's your health, whether it's your relationships. You want some sort of change. And what inspires change? Your why. You have to have a reason to make it happen. Now, let me ask you one question. Is your reason that deep if you can wait for a date to make it happen? Is your why really that strong if you're waiting for a date to come before you start making changes? Real desire to change leads to actions immediately right now. Let me run you through beneath the surface of what's actually going on here. See, what you're trying to do is you're relying on an external change taking place to create internal change within. Let me repeat that. External change to create internal change. It's never gonna work. It's just as good as waiting for your favorite celebrity to come and tell you, oh, by the way, you can do it. And you getting so excited and so motivated because that person has said something, and then 4 days later, you've forgotten about it. That feeling is gone. That external factor that motivated you is no longer there. You are no longer being sustained to continue that action. You want the truth? You're not gonna like it. Waiting for New Year's to create a change is just something that makes you feel good. That's all it is. It makes you feel inspired, it makes you feel motivated, it feels like a fresh start all over again. But what is all of that? It's just a feel-good state. All you're doing in that situation is feeling good about something and choosing to create an action based on feeling good. So New Year's resolutions are based solely on feeling good and having that fresh start feeling. And the issue with that is that you're not going to have a fresh start feeling every single day of the year the same way you would at the beginning of the year. See, your change is inspired by one very specific emotion that you can only get at one time in the year. So it's never ever sustainable. Unless you manage to psych yourself up and get motivated every single day of the year the same way you feel at the beginning of the year, which is very, very unlikely. Hold on. should probably make this clear. This video is not just gonna be about slating every single New Year's resolution. I promise you that. And I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking, why is someone who's meant to be a motivational speaker trying to demotivate me from achieving my goals? There is gonna be some value in this. Just keep watching. You wanna know an even bigger truth? All of these resolutions, I'm gonna get healthier, I'm gonna get fitter, I'm gonna drink more water, I'm gonna earn more money, I'm gonna wake up earlier. All of these resolutions are one big false dream. Hear me out. I'm not saying you'll never achieve those things that you've set out for. I'm saying you're trying to do a master's degree in maths when you don't know how to add. See, there's a chance that if I don't say this to you with what's to come after, you may end up in the 90% group of people who don't achieve their goals. So the bigger question is, how do you make resolutions actually work? Essentially, the issue that we're finding with these New Year's resolutions is the emotions. It's the feeling that I'm gonna rely on psyching myself up, motivating myself every single day to get things done, because that is what's creating the change at the beginning of the year. So there's two ways of going about this. Either you remove the emotion, or you find an emotion that you can actually sustain. Studies have shown that the single most important factor in keeping to a resolution is enjoyment. That's the one emotion that you can actually sustain throughout the year. If you enjoy something, you're gonna keep at it regardless. Whether you're having a bad day, or whether you're having a good day, you'll keep at it. Don't go out and make a resolution that you don't enjoy just because your friend's doing it. Find something that actually matters to you and you enjoy doing. Now, some of you are gonna say to me, but what if I want to make a resolution that I don't enjoy? You need to set resolutions that don't require too much emotion and don't require too much motivation. Say, for example, you set the goal of waking up at 6 a.m. every day, meditating, having cold showers, eating healthy, drinking loads of water throughout the day, and being super productive. That's a lot of goals. To achieve all of that, when you're just starting out, you're gonna need to be super motivated and super driven and super emotionally charged every single day to get through all of that. Think about it. The second you wake up, you're gonna be thinking, damn, I gotta get through all of this. And it's all about resistance. The higher the resistance there is to achieve the goal, the less likely you are to achieve it. So the strategy to adopt is to set small actions, small changes over a long-term period. So for example, if you're already getting up at 8 a.m. and you want to get to 6 a.m., make it that you're getting up 10 minutes earlier every month, for example. By the end of the year, you will be achieving your goal at 6 a.m. Another way to remove that resistance is to batch your habits. So say, for example, you know you're gonna brush your teeth every day. At least I hope you do. And you know you're gonna shower every day. Again, at least I hope you do. If you know you're gonna shower and brush your teeth every day, but you know you need to read at least 10 minutes every single day, do it before you brush your teeth and shower. That guarantees that you have to do that regardless. And that could be anything, 20 push-ups before brushing your teeth, reading your affirmations before brushing your teeth, or even in the evening, you're gonna have dinner. You have to meditate before you have dinner after work. Make it your priority that can only happen if this goal happens. In doing this, you are removing all emotion. It is just a matter of doing. It's almost robotic. See, willpower relies heavily on emotion. It relies heavily on feeling good to do something. By removing all emotion, removing all desire for a motivation and psyching yourself up, or even opposite, finding something that you completely enjoy and makes it easier for you to do something, willpower will not be an issue. So there you have it. New Year's resolutions are a joke unless you do it properly. Now, if you really want to make a change in 2021 and you really want to change your life, check out these 4 videos. These are really going to help. Until then, I want to say a massive thank you to my deep thinkers and my high flyers. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please make sure to subscribe for more videos, and I'll catch you guys next week. Kash Talks is out.